It's the Captain B Cards Wall of Fame and the other wall. So the Wall of Fame is essentially where I have taken the box tops of boxes that I've opened and enjoyed so much that I would absolutely buy them again. We'll start with Epoch's Donald Duck 90th anniversary. I have opened 3 boxes of this product already, and I've been very happy with what I found. Best part of it is they're really cheap. You can get them right now for $30 a box, and I've been satisfied with everything. I've added a bunch to my personal collection, and I like these cards. The Aura Disney by Kakawao. You know, if you've been watching any of these episodes, I am a huge fan of Kakawao. I'll buy almost any of their products several times. There's one exception. We'll talk about that in a second, but I plan on collecting singles and boxes of Kakawao Aura Disney and Kakawao Aura Marvel until they come out with something next year. I love their products. This is the newest one, the Kakawao 2025 Cosmos. I've only opened one box of it. It's newer than the other two. It's still going crazy with breaks on Whatnot and other places. It's a little bit pricey, but fantastic product with really cool inserts. This is the one that's got the posters. It's got the final frames. It's got autos if you're into that kind. It's got everything. This is the most recent edition, most recent box I've opened. This might actually be up here before the video posts. This is Bushiroad's Weiss Schwarz Disney 100 Years of Wonder. Came out in 2023. Phenomenal product. I had a great time opening it and learning more about it. It comes from Japan. It is gorgeous. I'm going to be getting more of these. And that is the Wall of Fame so far, which brings us to the other wall. Now, this wall, not all of these cards are ones that I didn't like. Some I didn't, and I'll tell you why. Other ones are cards that I did like. I just didn't really. I felt like I got what I needed from them, and didn't see a necessity in getting additional boxes. And Upper Deck's DC Annual 2023-24 DC Annual falls firmly into that category. I like the cards. They're a lot of fun. It wasn't anything in there that I'm like, I got to go back and get more. It just was like a one and done. They're still a little bit pricey. I got them on sale to give it a shot. I gave it a shot, and I'm good. Same thing with this Kakawao product. I'm a fan, but it's their Cosmos Warner Brothers 100th year anniversary. And really, I think probably the issue I had with is it's from franchises that I just am not necessarily interested in. So, a lot of the cards came back for the Zack Snyder's DC EU and some other stuff. And, I'm not really collecting any of that right now. I'm just not super interested in it. Same thing with Upper Deck's Skybox Marvel Masterpieces 92 Platinum. It was a good box. I enjoyed it. I got a couple decent cards out of it. But, it is what it is. I don't necessarily need to go back and do it again. And like some others, it's still very pricey. Topps Chrome. I've opened 2 hobby boxes. One I got for free and one I bought at a very steep discount. I got some great cards out of those. And I opened 2 boxes of blasters that I got from the same comic book store, and it did okay. I got that Miles Morales Yellow Lava that I like. But at this point, with the prices seem to even be going up higher, I would stick to singles for Topps Chrome. There's nothing in here that I need. It's like they cost too much, and the cards, to be perfectly frank with you, they're not as nice looking as the Aura cards by far. Which brings us to the last 2 that I would never get again. The Fleer 1995 Fox Kids Network trading cards. Those are the ones that had like the Tick and Marvel and some other Fox Kids cartoons. I did not like the artwork. I did not like the presentation. I really didn't like the fact that these are all the base cards, and the Fleer Ultra gold relief cards are a completely different set that are glossy and really nice. Even though these things are older, they're not necessarily cheap. They're at least not cheap enough to ever get them again. I would give that a hard pass. If you're just looking for Tick cards, buy them as singles in the Fleer Ultra. And then this turkey, Cardsmith's Space Galactic Edition trading cards. I'm sure that's one of the reasons why people are going to look for it. Look for the Crypto Redemption card. But the cards are AI artwork. They don't look nice. There were barely any hits in the box. They're charging outrageous prices for these things. And there is a red alert avoid. I'm going to issue my very first red alert on this product. Red alert. Stay away. That's my advice. Go get yourself some White Shorts Disney 100th anniversary. You can get yourself some Kakawau 2025 Cosmos. Or you can get yourself some Aura Marvel or Aura Disney. Or for the price of this turkey, you can get yourself like 4 boxes of Epoch's Donald Duck 90th anniversary. And you are going to have a much, much better time. I am Captain B Cards. That's my finger. I'm signing off. Keep collecting.